Well, I'm just around the corner from my parents' place. I'm down here in southeast Washington. Gonna do a little deer hunting with the family instead of going to Montana like I have been the last couple years. So this will be fun. Some of my old stomping grounds. This is just general over-the-counter rifle tag. Should be interesting. I haven't rifle hunted in Washington for a really long time, so it could be a zoo out there. We're going to be hunting some state land, some feel free to hunt land, and I still have quite a bit of permission, so I'm going to be hunting some private land as well. So kind of a mixture of everything. Hoping my dad can get one. He can get a doe, and I believe my mom can actually get a doe too. I'll be looking for pretty much a shooter buck. Not looking for a giant on this trip. Kind of a meat hunt. That's pretty much it. Just nothing too serious, just to have some fun with the family. Should be a lot of fun. I got 4 days off down here. We're down here the day before season, and I'm gonna go and do a little scouting trip with my dad. I think my mom's gonna come too, and we're gonna go see if we can't find some bucks this evening, see if we have anything going for this morning or for next morning. But yeah, I'm just pulling in right now. They'll be excited. So I just pulled up to my parents' place in the backyard right now. We're just about to get ready to do some scouting this night. And there's my dad, and there's my mom. Everybody's got tags, and there's Coco too. And I'm gonna show you a couple of the bucks that I've taken when here in Washington. Nothing gigantic. One of my mule deer and whitetail. If we could get something like that, that'd be great. Nothing gigantic or anything, but good solid bucks. I'd take even something a little smaller than that. This is gonna be a fun family hunt, more of a meat hunt, nothing too serious. So we're gonna get going here pretty soon and go do a little scouting, maybe try to find some bucks and see what we have planned for tomorrow. Yeah, my dad's gonna be hunting by himself kinda, and my mom's gonna be with me. Then the whole plan for tomorrow is basically use everybody, other hunters kind of pushing deer towards us. We're going to try to get in real early in the morning, and that way we can be in position with a lot of these rifle hunts, and especially the stuff I've done before. The guys are going to get in and start pushing deer around, and like opening day, especially on a weekend, it's going to be a lot of deer drive kind of mentality. So hopefully we're going to be in the right position, and you guys are going to be pushing deer to me. That's the plan. So but yeah, we're going to get going here pretty soon, and hopefully I got some footage for you guys to see this evening, and then we'll go from there. I've been in northern Idaho a little too long. I need a spotting scope with a phone scope so I can look at this. It's like I can actually see some deer over there, but they're a long ways away. But they're actually where I kind of want to be in the morning already. I cannot tell what they are. I can just see some deer, and they're already way up in the fields. Makes sense. I mean, nothing can get to them. People-wise, are like, unless you're in my spot, you can't see those. So I don't even know if it'd be worth trying to pan over there so you guys can see them. But yeah, lots of turkeys down here. There's probably about 150 turkeys down below me, chattering a lot. But we're gonna sit here for a little bit more, hopefully watch some more deer pile up into this field over here. And yeah, that was kind of the spot I wanted to be in already, because I already know there's a lot of pressure from the bottom, and I figured out a way to get to the top in the dark up there without busting our butts. So that should be really nice, especially if I keep seeing some more deer. But I'm gonna keep checking out all this too. Like, I'd show it to you, but it is private, and I don't want to be broadcasting that I have all this permission still. But so I don't want to just show you the whole landscape, being a little sneaky that way. But anyways, I'm gonna keep glassing these big draws and big canyons across here, see if we can't get anything else moving. But it's just starting to cool down a little bit, and so deer should start moving here pretty soon. There's already a couple out, like I said, so we'll see if we can't see anything else. If I can get some good footage of it, I'll show you guys, but if not, I'll probably see you in the morning. So far, just some mule deer does this morning. Lots of shooting going on, a lot of it across the canyon here. So we're just gonna kind of get set up, sit right here. Seen 4 now across this spot, so we'll see. Should be a good, at least a good sit. for now. We were definitely a little late this morning. We should have been in here at like 4. There's guys on every corner. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, but the deer are gonna continue to get pushed down and pushed around here, so we're just gonna sit right here by this bush, watch this hillside. It's the only hillside I haven't found anybody sitting in, so we're gonna sit here and give it a try. I'll just do a little recording right there, see if any bucks. That's funny because those other people sat right above those deer are.
Right.
Yeah, there's a ton. There's like this big, huge family group.
Yeah.
They're walking this way, but I don't think they'll come all the way over to like this field. They'll probably stay right down at the bottom there because they don't need to go anywhere. Pretty well. Well, there's a couple more deer. These are down below the other ones. The other ones are mule deer. These look like whitetails. I'm gonna sit here and see if they come up on the... They're already on state land. They come back up in that field, that'd be even nicer, but I don't think either one's a buck. Hard to tell from that far. So I'm back out here. Whew, just hiked all the way back here, about 1.5 miles. It looks really good. A lot of little draws and stuff. And I figure they'll probably be coming out and feeding below me. That's what I'm hoping, at least. I know there's usually quite a few deer that are hanging around back here, but just kind of go over this morning. I think we saw, between the 3 of us, my dad saw a lot of deer. He saw some good bucks too, but couldn't get a shot on anything. I think we saw 50 deer. Crazy the amount of mule deer that we saw. 48 probably mule deer and 2 whitetails, and we saw the 2 whitetail does. But yeah, like I kind of figured Washington opening day of rifle season would be. It's pretty much a zoo out here. This is kind of why I wanted to pick this spot. It's at the very back corner of some feel free to hunt land, and I feel like some of these would be pouring into here just to get away from the pressure. I'm hoping someone is just shooting because I heard 6 shots on my way out, but there was on the other side, and it's kind of where my dad was seeing all those deer. I think he saw like 25 or something, and 5 of them were bucks. A couple shooters in there, but they're smart and stayed on private property, even though they're getting ran around a lot. But we're gonna keep just sitting here until dark, and I'm hoping something comes out and feeds below me or on these hillsides or anything. I'll take it. Probably gonna take the first decent legal buck that I see. It's a lot rougher than I thought it was gonna be, just people wise. Like, we were late this morning, but man, it was just, there was a guy on every single corner. I counted 8 guys in one field, and they were all 100 yards apart from each other. It's nuts. But yeah, sit here for a while. Oh yeah, I did shave, just so you notice. Like, it's not another day, it's just the same day. I figured, you know, be a little bit more aerodynamic when I gotta chase these deer down. But yeah, we'll sit here for a while and see what we can't see. Sign, there's a deer over here. Where is he? Where is she? Yeah, there it is. It's not even 5 o'clock. Cameron should set it right there. Yeah. So she's right at the top of that brush, but it's not even 5 o'clock and I've seen 4 deer come out. So this is really good. And there's been nobody back here, which could be a really good spot for the morning too. So that's nice. Hopefully something big steps out. Big old pile of deer. Really hard to tell if there's any bucks in there. They're a long ways away. All those. A little more here. Sorry for my crummy camera ship, I guess you call it. Yeah, they're all about right there. Sadly, those look like all does, and it doesn't matter anyways because they're right on the boundary, just on the other side. Although I did get something up right underneath of me, and I never saw it come out. So this might be a really good spot for the morning. We'll see. I'm going to start heading back a little early. Those deer aren't working anywhere towards me, and maybe I can catch something. I still got 1.5 miles ways back, so you never know. So I'll see you guys back at the truck. Whew. So I'm out here again. This is day number 2, and I'm in the spot I was last night. My mom and I went out this morning and we saw quite a few deer and had some spikes come close and stuff, but wasn't anything super excited, so I didn't want to bore you guys. But yeah, this spot had a ton of deer in it. There's this big brow, and I expect that they're bedded in that brow and they're coming out to feed in that field. Now the wind's not great for this, but I hope the thermals kind of switch here pretty soon. It's kind of dark. It might rain again. It just rained a little while ago. I think this might be perfect to sneak up there, and then I'm just gonna sit until dark again. I saw a lot of deer up here. It's got to be a shooter buck around here somewhere, and all those deer. So I want to do it now before I get up to that brow and talk to you guys about it instead blabbing up there and maybe busting something. So we're gonna get up here and get set, and hopefully tonight's the night. At least see some shooters. That'd be nice. I've been seeing some, but they've all been on private land. This is feel free to hunt, but it's very, very, very back corner of it, and there is no tracks coming in here again. Just mine, and I saw a lot of new fresh sign, so that's perfect. But yeah, we're gonna get up here and get set and hopefully shoot a big one tonight. So I went up and set right where I was last night and bumped a mule deer doe with a fawn and a couple white-tailed does, and figured I'd come down here and see if anything's coming out. Heck, they're all down here just hanging out. There's a couple over here as well. That one's going over in the brush. There's one up on the hill. One bedded. No bucks yet. Man, there's got to be a buck around somewhere. There's all these deer I'm seeing. It's crazy. So it's about 6 o'clock. There's a whole bunch of deer down in this little draw. And all I can see right now are does, but we still got, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes? Not a whole lot, but at least they're moving around. There's a couple bedded. There's got to be a legal buck in here somewhere, you'd think, with all these does. It's crazy. But I'm just going to sit here until dark, see what pops up. If anything good pops up and I can't get to it, I'm going to come in here in the morning. I probably should come in here in the morning for an evening hunt, or a morning hunt anyways. I've been in here the last 2 evenings and there's a lot of deer. I just don't see why there wouldn't be a big buck in here. Someone shot. Well, let's keep sitting here. Hopefully we see something before it gets too dark. That's the end of day 2. Nothing stepped out but does, but that's okay. We'll keep hammering. I got tomorrow which is Monday, which is kind of nice because won't be as many people out. And then I have morning hunt on Tuesday, and then I'm pretty much done. Whew. And then back to Idaho. But it's been fun so far. There's a lot of animals out here. Just not finding any bucks. Even on the private, nothing this morning except for those spikes. So I know it looks really bright, but it's pretty dark. I'm losing light pretty fast. So I'm heading out. My dad's gonna pick us up. We're gonna go eat some roast, some good dinner. But yeah, this is me signing off unless I see something on the way back, which I did last night too, but we'll see. See you guys in the morning.